We'll take you live now to a library in the Junction area where Mayor Olivia Chow is taking the wraps off the 2026 city budget.
Across Canada, cities continue to feel the effects of tariff and global inflation. In uncertain times like these, every dollar matters. I think of Maria in East Scarborough. She worked multiple shifts there, long, and as a personal support worker. Then she takes the bus home to take care of elderly mom. And life is really stressful for her. I heard you. My 2026 budget is focused on one thing, making your life more affordable. This budget adjusts property tax only by the rate of inflation at 2.2%. Getting here wasn't easy. When I took office, I inherited a $1.8 billion budget hole. We tackled the hardest problem first, which is Toronto's finances. Because when the city is unstable, people feel unstable. When budgets fall apart, services fall apart. When City Hall can't pay its bills, people suffer. Services that people relied on get cut, like TTC service. I didn't create the fiscal crisis, but I took responsibility for fixing it. I partnered with the provincial government and secured a historic New Deal that helped close a $1.8 billion gap. Now, for the first time in 23 years, our credit rating was upgraded to AA+, one of the strongest in North America. Investors from around the world are lining up to buy Toronto bonds because they have confidence in us. That saves us money. That saves you money. We made the budget more fair by shifting the burden from families like yours to speculators and luxury property buyers. Here's what fairness looks like. The wealthiest 2% of property buyers contribute $150 million more, so everyone pay less. Empty home speculators chip in another $100 million. That's $250 million shifted from everyday families to those who can afford it most. It means we can build a budget that makes life more affordable for families. Here's what that means for you. If you're a mom of two whose grocery bills keep climbing just like Natasha, our universal school food program saves you $900 by providing free healthy meal to every kid in school. TDC fares will stay at $3.35, the same price as 2023. That saves a working couple $300 a year, and we're still improving services. Just on school food and frozen fares alone, we're saving families $1,200 this year. That's more money in your pocket. Later this year, we're changing how you pay for transit. The more you ride, the less you pay, and it's going to save you even more money. And here's how it works. Tap your phone, Presto card or credit card like you always do. After 47 taps in a month, every ride is free, automatically. No forms, no sign-ups, it just works. And after that, we'll make TTC fares even cheaper. We're giving you a break after 40 trips, not 47. So after you commute all week, your evening and weekend rides will be free. Every library branch in the city, like this beautiful building hosting us today, will be open 7 days a week. That's more free spaces and programs for families like Talia's. This budget continues our investment in rental housing that nurses, PSWs, construction workers, and teachers can afford. And if you work here, you should be able to afford to live here. In this market downturn, 7 out of 10 housing projects are ones we're leading or supporting. Shovels are in the ground now for thousands of affordable units. That's why the price of rent is coming down. If you're a renter, we're protecting you by funding more rent-safe TO inspectors to keep your building safe and in good condition. We're licensing funding to the rent bank to help. We're increasing that to working people. If they pay rent, if they fall behind and face evictions, they can go to rent bank and we'll be able to support them so they don't get evicted. We're doubling funding for the free air conditioner program to help vulnerable seniors and young families during heat waves. And homeowners can access free programs to prevent basement flooding and replace furnaces with heat pumps. Investments that will keep your costs down for many, many years to come. You told me you wanted a safer city. I heard you. We're building safer neighborhoods by investing in frontline staff. 911 wait times are now down by 75%, international standards, which is 15 seconds. We are hiring hundreds more police, firefighters, paramedics, and mental health workers, including more neighborhood community officers, and more frontline safety workers on public transit. By investing in community programs, we're helping at-risk youth choose a better path. And we're seeing real results. In 2025, Toronto has fewer murders than any year in the last 50 years. All major crimes are down. Shootings are down 43%, car thefts are down by 25%, robberies down 20%. We're making Toronto safer. Now, a city is more than buildings and balance sheets. A city is a promise we make to one another. The belief that if you work hard here, you should be able to build a good life. That an affordable home in the city where you work isn't too much to ask. When you ask how we make life more affordable, this budget is my answer. Together, we are building a more affordable, caring, and safer city for you. I'm now happy to welcome Budget Chief, who's been doing really amazing job, hard work. Councillor Carroll, take it away. Thank you so much for your work.
You are welcome. Big thanks to Mayor Chow, but the biggest thanks go to the city staff whose work made today possible, all city staff. You know, when I became budget chief, I made clear a promise to Torontonians, if you remember. We would take a disciplined, multi-year...
All right, we've been listening as Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow announces some details of the 2026 city budget, describing it as a more affordable, caring, and safer city, with the numbers revealed here, talking about the fiscal crisis that Mayor Chow says she inherited and says how she's fixing it.